welcome to the game, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Fable of the White Rabbits. I'm your host, Downhill Games, and these are my lovely, lovely players. Say hi, players.
Hi, players.
We have the lovely Melody playing as Lotus.
Yeah.
We have the tenacious Cam playing Gull.
Sapphire.
Yep,
We
Sapphire.
both really need to start remembering.
It will be on the new character card. Next we got Gray playing the best husbando of the whole campaign, Nuka.
Yo. Wait, what?
And finally,
yeah.
we have my adoring wife, which I really need to bully more often. Kai playing Tirsi.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Como tacos.
Taco? Bien. Et tu?
Now, at the current moment, one of our players is running a little late, and another one of our players, unfortunately, won't be able to make it this session, or will make it at the very end of it.
Probably won't make it because she won't be home until around... I think she gets off at around 10.
But-
11 our time. I
But
think it'd be like 11.
as the title does suggest, we are moving closer and closer to the end of what I like to call the first story arc. The next story arc, we will have a whole new look. We're going to take some feedback and we're going to make the show a lot better. We're finally going to get rid of that little black square that's been empty for a while. Finally getting rid of that. And we're going to also do a little bit more reworking of classes and races. So next play-in session of Fable will unfortunately not happen, but that's why we got to make this one the best we can. Okay, let's end this on a high
Give me a
note.
second. My mic is trying to kill itself.
Understood. But where we last left off, of Fable of the White Rabbits, chaos assumes as the front of Golden Peak's gate had splintered open, shattering, as a horse with a cart on fire bursts through. As one of our players, known as Lotus, goes over to the horse and checks to make sure it's okay, the horse turned out to not be a horse, but a man in a horse outfit, who picks up Lotus and starts running. Basically, through shenanigans of three celestial spirits, Lotus was temporarily abducted to meet with their brother. While this is going on, Tirsi was taking care of, good old Arthur and his wife, was kind of just making sure he stayed in bed. Nuka was getting all dressed up and all dolled up, we should say, for something very important that didn't really happen, unfortunately. Cameron, aka Sapphire, ended up spending the day painting away until the ruckus. After the ruckus has settled down with Cam, Lotus, and Sev, aka Severo, we all learned that Lotus's older brother had set up the whole thing because many eyes are currently watching, and has warned Lotus to be very careful moving forward. So, where we're picking up is the day after. The day after all of this has happened, and the day of the Key Festival. We're once again heading all the way over to the Church of Michael all the way over here. And the first person to wake up is, ironically enough, the one person who doesn't really need to sleep that long. So, Sapphire, what are you currently doing during this time?
So is today the day of the festival?
Today's the day of the Key Festival, yes. Like, today's the main event, today's the day of the festival itself. The sun probably rose, I don't know, and like 45 minutes before you awaken from your rest.
Well, it's quite simple, really. I know that the guards in this town are semi-ineffective. Therefore, I'm going to patrol the town and make sure and just watch the Key Festival get set up. In case someone tries to break in and kidnap my friend again, because that clearly can happen.
You leave the church bright and early as you see several of the guards out, and even some of them helping hanging up banners and all of that.
I'll help with that stuff too, because I'm a good person.
You assist the locals and the guards setting up everything. Time is flying. You actually get to hear a little information about the festival. The festival celebrates celestial key mages, mostly, but also is a festival for the younger generations to basically come around, buy some neat trinkets and snacks and all that. And for key mages to also, switch out, trade keys, accessories, charms, and all that. The main event doesn't happen until about midday. This year, however, a lot of hustle and bustle has been brewing, because normally the key in question would be like a golden key at best, maybe a silver key at worst. But this year, apparently a platinum key, which is one of the rarest keys out there, is up for grabs. Now, as you hear that and you're setting everything up,
and he's muted.
As you are hearing that, Doll, and setting everything up, you actually notice someone else, maybe 30 minutes after you began helping to set up banners. You notice over here by the grass area, you see what looks to be a very pale man with red eyes and ghostly white hair, pulling out a golden key and summoning a spirit. You see that happening over there.
I've met him before.
Yes, you have. He seems to be talking to this spirit. It is up to you on what you want to do.
I'm going to wave at him, go over. Let's see. Walk over, because they are my friend. Therefore, I can say hi to them.
So that is the terms of my deal. If you wish to use me in battle, you must agree to protect the woodland forests and the Feywilds. I believe that takes too much of my personal energy, so unfortunately I don't think this will work out in these terms. Are you okay with me trading you to someone who may be able to use your talents? Yes. Alright then, you may return to your realm. He kind of takes the golden key and swipes, and she disappears. He kind of looks a little disappointed.
It's always so strange to see.
Hello, Miss Sapphire, correct? Yes.
Correct. We met each other yesterday, I do believe.
Yes, thank you for tending to my wound that your companion had caused. You are quite early.
Doll kind of tilts her head and gives a little smile. You're up early. I assumed you would be asleep for a little bit longer. As many others in this town.
Who said I slept at all, to be honest?
Security today seems fine, at least. But I do not trust the local guards as far as I can throw them.
And how far is that?
It depends how armored they are. Probably about 10 feet.
Okay.
Dan's just like, I wasn't expecting you to answer seriously.
As you continue this conversation, we move to the next person in your in the order. The lovely Lotus has awakened maybe 3 hours before everyone else is going to wake up about 3 hours before the actual event starts, and then the event will happen. So at this time, the rest of the players kind of start waking up, starting with Lotus, then Nuka, then Tirsi. You all kind of stumble out of your makeshift your makeshift rooms or all that. The only one who seems to be sleeping in slightly seems to be Severo. He is full on still in the dream world, holding what looks to be his pillow very, very close to him, almost like reluctant to let it go and all that. So yeah, what does everyone do?
Let's see.
You also notice a lack of Sophia here. And Midnight.
That's odd.
Looking over to where they were sleeping, you notice blood on the bed. And it kind of is dripping towards the window outside. Like there's a little trail going towards there.
You have to let the others know. Oops.
Yes? I'm just fixing some stuff.
I'll let the others. I'll inform the others. Hey Jet, you think you'd be able to track it and see if there's anything you can learn from this?
Jet kind of sniffs the blood. He kind of shakes his head no.
It's okay. You tried. Alright. He just gonna go to try and find the rest of them.
Tirsi, what form are you in right now?
Cat.
Okay, so as you're kind of getting up and getting ready to find everyone else, you kind of hear a small, commotion coming from, the parents' room. Say, young man, if you don't let me out of this bed, I'll give you a whooping like you were younger. You already had me trapped in this bed for a full day already, and today's the Key Festival.
Father, you must be still.
You're asking me to be still. You might as well ask a hungry caterpillar not to eat those fruits.
Always with the references.
Damn straight. Now I'm getting up. He tries to get out of bed.
I get him out of bed, but put him into a chair.
Now young Tirsi, I love you. You're my only kid. But I got things to do today. Many people need help setting up lights. The bookstall is going to need help. Your mother can't run it all by herself. That'd just be rude.
Will you promise to stay seated? And I look at Mom.
Mom just kind of glares.
Glares at me or at him?
At him. He's like, how am I supposed to help hang lights if I'm sitting down?
You can help with the books.
Aww.
You must rest, Father.
But I'm fine. I'm as good as a spring chicken.
Sure.
Dear, you're no spring chicken anymore, all honesty. You do need the rest. You calling me old?
I'm calling you not a chicken.
They look at Tirsi and then look at him. Yes, you are. He looks a little sad and defeated by that.
I mean, to be fair, by that logic, the mom would be too, so at least he's not alone?
Yes, but there are very few things you do not tell your wife in a married situation.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is the word "no." Insert.
You better be able to tell them no if it's something that's
Joke.
dangerous.
It's a joke.
But
John.
as this is arguments going on, she is starting to set the table and get ready. Tirsi, will you go ahead and get everyone ready for breakfast? I'll watch your old man. Just defeat in Arthur's eyes.
She kind of giggles and walks away, like internally, like trying to kind of hide it from Dad. Like, and walks away.
You just, nigga comes down, has no idea what, like, oh, it's good to see you're up, sir.
I want to fly.
Probably not the best idea at the moment. Kinda need to get the chest to heal a bit more, I would think. But at least you're up, that's good.
If it was up to them, I'd still be trapped in that bed. If you don't, honey, if you don't stop pouting, you will be for the entire festival.
Don't make me get the doctor.
So Lotus, what are you currently doing?
Lotus is in the middle, is sitting down at the table. She's already dressed. She's looking. Lotus has taken out her braid completely. She's taken a full-on 360, trying to look her best. Took down her hair, brushed it all out, re-put it in sort of a mermaid braid, sort of a fishtail braid, unlike her normal one. So it's going from the top of her head down. And at the current moment, she is sitting at the tables with her keys, looking at them and trying to figure out
Sorry,
which ones which ones will be staying with her and which ones will be leaving.
As
Of course,
as you got all of your keys out, and I assume you're polishing them a little bit,
I am. I'm treating them with absolute love and care.
you notice more scratches on Lupus's key.
How did you get those? She starts polishing a little harder.
The
Are you
silver
coming with your-
flakes start to fade away.
Huh?
Underneath it, you see, underneath the silver flakes, the metal is starry at best. Like, it's not, it's like it's the stars are blinking in the bluish dark sky type of feel.
What the fuck?
Lotus sort of, with one hand, takes out her book and quill and starts writing this down as she's looking at this. Like little notes that she's left about celestial keys and her experience.
I have muted Josie on my end because of the background noise.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against you, Josie. Say that again?
She is focusing, sort of, in a way, I'm trying to say this. She's in the middle of writing down these notes about what she's seeing on Lupus's key while continuing to polish it.
Grizzly's key looks particularly nice today.
Hey, Dad. D&D.
As you know, you're sitting at the table, you're getting everything polished. You see like all the plates and utensils are starting to get set out as it looks like it's almost time to eat. You start putting away all the stuff you would use to polish your keys and kind of are patiently waiting for breakfast. Nuka, like, you see Lotus at the table and Tirsi kind of just walking around. Tirsi, what are you doing once again? Kai?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing once again?
Apparently barking.
Tirsi lets out a out of character York.
Apparently.
I was
It's
just
like Nick just like twitches his ear and just like barking. You? Interesting.
out of character. I was grabbing a blanket because I was cold.
Yeah, but you're timing because he asked you what you were doing, and the next thing we hear is a dog going.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're working.
Yes. I'm just grabbing people and trying to make sure Dad sits in his seat.
So you're starting to grab like Nuka's sisters, you grab Nuka, you're just basically grabbing everyone. Until you realize there's still one person, like there's two people missing. Sophia and Sev. You head upstairs and you see only one of those two are currently sleeping in their bed.
Yeah, Sophie.
You see blood in the bed where Sophia was sleeping, and the blood is dripping out towards the window. Midnight is also nowhere to be found.
Can I make a perception or investigation check to try and see if there's a blood trail outward?
Go ahead.
Which one are you wanting?
Make a perception check. I feel like it'd be more perception based.
Perception. There.
There is no trail going from outside anywhere else. Like once at the window that's still open, it stops.
My guess is Minute probably picked her up and just went flying out the window.
Keep an eye out for her, but. And I go and I'll go and wake up Sev. Severo, dear.
Blue.
Oh.
Once again, you are sailing on the ocean plain. The water, like basically the plane of water. Sailing your ship once again. You have not met any disturbances during this rest. The waters seem to have been calm. You feel something grab at your shoulder.
That's probably on my end. The cats haven't been fed yet.
Like, you feel something grabbing your shoulder. As you begin to stir awake, the brightness of the world temporarily blinding you from, the more darkened atmosphere of the plane of water.
Who turned on the lights?
Immediately, your sensitive nose smells the smell of blood as you are starting to come around.
Heck. Who's hurt? What happened?
You see Tiercy standing in front of you.
Tiercy?
Severo.
What's going
Good
on?
morning.
Who's hurt?
We're missing an ally. Sophia. I'm not sure where she's gone, but there was a marking left. But there's no time for that now. Festivities are amongst.
All right. I'll do my best to see what I can figure out.
This investigation can also
Try and
happen.
track them down. Do we have any ideas to what happened? I mean, anything to go off of?
Not sure how she's gotten hurt, but I'm guessing Midnight just flew off.
Oh, what the hell did I do?
Huh? I'm confused. Everything
All
okay?
I know is you disappeared. There's a blood drop. There's some blood dripping on the window, but that's about it.
Oh,
I knew.
oh, Rose is saying something.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I still have Rose muted.
Sin.
As you awaken a bit more, your senses are sharpening up again, Blue. You see a pool of blood on Sophia's bed, and droplets of blood going towards a window, but from there the trail goes immediately cold.
I immediately rush over toward the window.
Okay.
I'm gonna rush over towards the edge of the window, lean my head toward the outside, and try to basically take a whip and pick up on whatever trail might still be there, if any.
I'm going.
I'm pretty much going into like feral senses on this. It's like, okay, start tracking the scent.
All right, so you can make a perception with your nose, but I'm gonna have it be neutral because a bunch of new scents have definitely come into play here. So you would have disadvantage, but because of your feature, like your racial thing, it will cancel out and be neutral. Okay.
All right.
With the fact that it's been hours and hours, the fainted smell of blood is kind of masked away by the smells of people baking like oven baked treats, and a whole bunch of people coming into the town. You see that the town is busier than it has been in the last couple of days. Finding Sophia in all of this will be very difficult, if not close to impossible, with scent alone. You may have to go out and go looking around for her on foot. I will give that the blood you smell definitely has Sophia's scent on it, but it also smells like something rotten. Like rotten meat as the closest thing you can think of.
Ew. It's a bad combination.
Well, not much to go off of, but it's at least something, I guess.
We'll find her. I'm sure. But breakfast is ready. Come
Right.
down.
How's
Oh.
Arthur?
Stubborn as always.
I'm saying, woman, if you don't let me help you with these pancakes, we're going to have a real tussle now. Arthur, sit down.
He's doing well, I see.
Stubborn as always. Come on.
Just threaten going to get dull. Cause she will tie him to the
But-
bed if she deems him not healthy enough.
It says, as soon as I get some food in me, I'm going to immediately start searching for Sophia.
Understood.
The sooner we get started, the sooner we can find her.
Don't be a worrywart. Have fun with the festivities, and Susie's gonna start walking downstairs to the food.
That or you can pop in
Or,
with her.
I'm gonna follow behind her. Or behind him, sorry.
Everyone sits down and has a nice breakfast. Feeling a rush of kind of like achievements through all of you. You kind of all look at each other, just thinking about what you've been through for the past like 3 months at this point, because it has been 3 months in game.
Golly.
And we have a year until the big bad evil guy rises.
Yeah.
The particular, I'm kind of confused. Which big bad are you talking about?
I think she's talking about the thing that my sisters are currently being cultists for.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He said he was summoning his master.
Oh no, that you still have a year from now. Like, it's been 3 months since you guys have joined the White Rabbits, is what I'm saying.
All the
So,
shit we've already been through has been 3 months. Alright.
so
Beyond that.
Doesn't feel like it's been that long.
a lot of it was mostly ocean travel.
Or downtime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, as you all eat up your breakfast, you guys, Sev, you start by heading out and starting the search for Sophia.
You think you're going on by yourself there, pal?
No, I'm gonna make an offer for anybody who wants to come with me. I'm just
I'm coming with you.
just anxious. That's all. Usually in situations like these, every second counts.
Well, you two head off. Me and Lotus will enjoy the festivities, and Nuka's sisters as well. Like,
We're not to us.
I am going to ask, is Sophia available right now as, like, the player?
I am for a little bit.
Sophia,
A minute.
you wake up again in an alley. Midnight's curled on your lap. You feel cold as I'm turning down Sophia again because background. Okay, back up you
Sorry.
go.
I'm on my phone, so sorry.
You feel cold and your skin is pale. You cough. You have a nasty cough as a bit more of your blood coughs up. You've been only able to get like maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours at best, ever since that dream.
We don't know how to do that, but apparel.
Okay. What was the dream?
Yes, it's fine.
One moment. Your background. Alright,
Sorry.
so your dream. You were walking through what seems to have been a palace. Wonderful marble columns. As you look around, it's fuzzy. Bright lights, but fuzzy. As Sophia continues to walk down here, we see aspects of like Sophia's... I know, that's why I'm saying from the third person now. We see aspects of Sophia and Dante running around when they were definitely smaller. We see two more people off in the distance, both being what looks to be necromarks. Their faces completely blurred out, as one man sits on a red throne and is wearing jewelry, a blue robe, and a golden crown. Sophia runs up as a child to him. Grandpa! And is happily giggling. Sophia then cuts one of her fingers as a bit of blood drips out, and a beautiful diamond star shape forms, like a solid, like, crystal shape.
Sorry, but no, I cannot do what I have to go back and forth. I'm done with the bricks and I'm taking that.
As the man on the throne smiles and is very proud, he starts to speak something, but that's when the dream begins to shake. As from the pure marble columns, Sophia touches the red crystal, and blood begins to slowly drip out of them. The pure white clothing your family was wearing is stained crimson red, including yours. Their faces once again becoming fuzzy. You can't remember them. As the man in the throne, his hand slowly trying to reach towards you, his flesh starts to fall off as you're starting to see bone. And then you wake up again and coughing up more blood. You wake up in the alley. Midnight doing her best to curl up to you. As you slowly begin to bleed more.
Downhill? Can you hear me?
I have you mostly muted.
Alright.
You're muted on his end, I think.
Yes, because of the background noise, but...
Alright, Tim, I'm sorry. Retro Kid Home, I can't do it. I need to go.
Come on, back inside. Come on, come on.
We-
She's gotta go from her break
heard.
because
I heard.
break's about over.
As the camera pans out, we see Sophia pass out once again. Blue. With the help, who is all helping Sev track down Sophia?
Check. Both the doggos are on it. I know that for sure.
I know Jet is also helping.
Mm-hmm.
That would be it, I believe.
Okay. Then I would
Just
like.
all the dogs.
I would like. So either Sev or
Dog's
Nuka.
chasing a cat.
Either Sev or Nuka can make an investigation check with advantage, with one helping the other, or both of you can roll separate. Like, what do you guys want to do?
I'm good for helping him or vice versa, whichever he wants to do.
You with us, Blue?
Blue.
Yeah, I'm cool either way.
I can't hear anything
He says he's
but-
cool
said
either
he's
way.
gonna be either way.
I'm cool either way.
Alright, so do you guys just want to roll investigation checks separately? Because Jet will help Nuka, so Nuka will get advantage on the investigation, but you guys can do two separate checks.
I'm not even sure what my bonus is.
Well, it's three of you guys searching, and
Oh, okay.
Jet is automatically helping Nuka. You know, being
I mean,
Yeah, but then I could be helping him, and then Jet's helping me, and then we have all three of us helping the thing.
advantage only stacks once. Advantage only
Damn it.
stacks once.
That's fair.
Damn it.
Okay, so we can have Jet help you, give you advantage, and I'll just make a separate roll if you want.
Okay.
Yes. Would that be better for us downhill? You think?
Yeah, sure. Nuka, roll investigation with advantage, and Sev, you roll investigation as well. Neutral.
Got a 9.
Downhill.
I see.
I don't know how to add advantage on the. I'm not sure how to add the advantage on the.
You
one
have 20. Like, you take the higher of the two. But as you guys begin looking deeper and deeper into the city, Jet smells the scent of midnight and starts like immediately running towards that area and letting Nuka know where they are. And I assume Nuka telling Seth.
Yep.
You guys convene
This
on
way.
Sophia's location. Their once pretty white dress is covered in lots and lots of blood. As Midnight is also covered in bits of blood, but the blood seems to be disappearing from her. Like, it's not like she's wounded. She kind of sits up as she notices you guys coming. And in both Nuka and Sev's head, I see. I would appreciate it if you would let them rest for a bit longer. Do not try to move them. You'll only end up hurting them.
We have to get medical services done.
That
Who
will
said that?
Midnight.
Oh, Midnight said that.
So
Okay.
you're in your head. They have the telepathy capability.
Oh, that's right.
No. Your medical knowledge cannot do anything at the current moment. They will either
Her.
She has done something she should not have. Awaken powers that should have stayed sealed. And now she can either accept those powers as part of herself, or she will die.
Eh.
Great, you make it sound so
He
final.
basically he sits on the ground next to them. Do it.
Midnight will stop Nuka from making any physical contact. I recommend not touching the blood by all costs.
What? Right. But I can just sit here. Right?
He shrugs. That is up to you. Midnight seems very cold and very, dismissive on the fact that Sophia is dying.
What's happening at midnight?
She's just methodical about it, just Like,
Something happened.
either she will or she won't.
No, nothing has happened to me. I'm actually quite normal.
You're less happy.
It says I was ever happy.
You were when I first met you.
Midnight rolls their eyes. I am just disappointed that such a promising fighter for justice is going to fall by the evil that they were supposed to stop.
That's not just any random person you're talking about there. That's our friend. That's your friend. That's Sophia.
That is your friend, and they are my trainee. If they are to die on the job, then simply I am to find another one.
And if there's a way that we can possibly help them
There is none.
prevent that.
You think this is why I do not like you mortals?
We don't give
Why?
up on our
Because we
friends.
we grow attached to people?
No, because you don't think logically. If there was a way that I could help Sophia, do you not think I would?
I suppose you would.
Is there a way that we can?
No.
Is there a way that we can speak to her? Something. Make contact with her. Try to convince her that this is not the way to do things. I mean, there has to be some way we can shift the balance back in our favor, right?
Again, there's the doctor in the party.
And there's got to be some way we can balance the scales, right? We can't just
Yeah.
be gone already, can we?
There is one thing I can do, but it will be foolish.
Well, what is it?
I can release the seal on her power. Doing that would have her power stop trying to attack her like this. However,
But
this puts
yeah.
her in greater danger.
I see that, yeah.
Her bloodline will come after her.
Shit.
Let me ask you, mortals. Do you know what is the greatest and most vile way one can achieve immortality?
Sacrificing another.
There's a few things I could think of.
You guys are young, so let me put some knowledge in your noggins. Ever since the dawn of man, mortals always sought to lengthen their lifespan. This being by multiple different ways: blessings, revival magics, and one of the most cruel ways possible: lynch them. Normally, a lich needs a phylactery to constantly evolve and constantly regenerate. But if it's ever destroyed,
So are they. Right?
They split apart their soul. Not easy to do.
Correct. I'm surprised you have such knowledge for being such a simple sailor. Now,
I have knowledge of the arcane.
Nuka just looks at it like
a variant.
sailor.
No, they're looking at Sev when they said that.
Yeah, but Nuka was the one that said it.
No, Blue says they give a piece of their soul.
They split it apart.
Sorry, I can't hear Blue. That's why I didn't know.
They split it apart is what I said.
Now,
Yeah, but
there is another way to make a phylactery. And it's one of the most horrific ways possible. If a lich decides to make their phylactery out of their own blood, they could continue to spread that bloodline down. And whenever the lich's current body being killed off by old age, they transfer their soul through their bloodline to their newest kin.
to the next of kin. Shit.
Wait.
And let me guess. Her family has one, and that would put her in
Hold on.
direct danger.
Blue, what are you saying?
Is that where Sophia draws her power from?
Her power comes from me, but her natural gifts comes from her bloodline. Like your touching of storms.
Which are directly associated with a blood lich. Is what you're referring to here. You're referring to a lich that copied itself not just splitting apart its soul, but it copied itself across generations of an entire family.
They nod.
That's unheard of. That shouldn't be possible.
It's unheard of because it's surprisingly simple to do.
Well, it is, but now it legitimately means that there's multiple living phylacteries.
Yes.
I'm less worried about that.
The
and more
lich
the fact
would-
that put her in a as a direct target.
The lich would nurture the most capable of their potential bodies, make their magic grow. Whoever had the most potential would become the quote-unquote heiress.
And now he's got Sophia in his sights. I'm assuming, yeah.
Catch on quickly. She was the most magically gifted with her blood powers, so she was the one selected. When she was going to undergo the procedure, she ran away, and I stepped in. That is...
Seb raises an eyebrow and says, if her life were to be put in danger, would she no longer be considered?
They would know if any revivals happen, for the blood will always remain strong in Sophia. It is like it's attached to their very soul.
I agree, but would it give us time to actually talk to her?
Oh, shit.
No.
Damn.
So basically, the options are watch her possibly die or do the thing and have them be notified that she's.
We fought worse.
The seal I put on them made Sophia appear like she had died by a soul-eating monster. If I were to release it, it's a beacon. And it's not just the Lich. The Lich will have power over everyone who shares their blood. Sophia herself could fall victim into their control. Not directly, but influenced-wise. That includes Dante.
Yeah. Oh boy. Wait. Out of character question, would the rest of them even know who the hell Dante is at this point?
No.
Yeah, but wait, Dante? Who the... Huh?
Who's Dante?
An associate.
A
Right.
relative, I would guess.
Her brother. He is here in the town. And that's what caused her blood to start stirring up.
I see.
Basically, as part of the seal, I took away her memory. And now that her memories are trying to fight their way back, the blood is starting to get riled up. It's like they quickly kind of swap Jet like on the nose with their paw, and Jet gets riled up. Kind of like that. Dante was the paw, and Jet is the blood. Because I did a little interaction, he gets all wild up. And that is what's causing this right now.
I wish there was something I could do to help.
Unfortunately, your foul soul magic won't do anything here.
Oh,
Fucking stupid. Be nice.
I have you know, my sisters actually have their bodies now.
I know.
Not that means anything to you.
It is still the act that you've done, which is horrific.
And what was I supposed to do? Let them die too?
Yes, because it's the natural way of life. And if you didn't attempt to what looks to be play God, you would have also been whole.
Holy shit, that's a burn.
That is a burn.
You need some cream for that?
I weigh that particular guilt every day. I still have a brother that is gone because of the shit that we tried. I don't need you as a reminder for that. He looks at what's left of his arm and his one leg. I already have plenty of reminders for that.
And I'm not going to let you try any of that with Sophia. If she is to die, she will die. She would die with her dignity.
I wouldn't even dream of trying that again. After what happened last time, no. I just wish there was something I could do to keep her from... to help her now, before that. But unfortunately, none of my abilities would be of much help.
Even if you were to get the medic of your group, the automaton, she would not be able to help either.
She has a name, you know.
She'd be the closest that we have, though.
That's what I'm saying, Mid. That's what I'm saying. You're acting totally different than you did before. Like,
scruff the cat.
Midnight
I just
coughs a
realized
little as
Cameron is the. I just realized I'm also the party's intrusive thoughts.
Midnight coughs a little as a bit of Midnight's own blood comes out.
You sure you're alright?
I'm dying.
Oh shit.
What?
It's not a big deal. I will reform within a couple years.
years.
Yep.
I thought Sophia could bring you back within a couple of days.
Not if Sophia is dead.
Midnight.
Very simply, our contract states, if Sophia was to die, I died as well, returning both our magics to our patron.
And we have to do something. You can't just... You can't just expect us to just sit here and watch both of you die.
Then you tell me what you're to do.
I wish I knew.
Should we really be doing this when the player isn't available?
That's kind of why we're doing it, is because she can't really respond when she's not here.
Very simply, there is nothing the players can do at the current moment. Like, it's something Rose has to do when they get back.
Okay.
All they can do is sit back and make sure no one takes the body.
Well, yeah, real quick, but just before the cutaway, you'd see Sev reach into one of the pockets of his coat and pull out his dad's compass and open it, and you'd probably see the needle spinning. I don't know. Just indecisiveness. Visual aid.
It points west. Like, the arrow points west.
Cool. I just want to do a callback to that.
Midnight will state, well, since you guys already know, let us get her back to the church. That way, if she were to die, she can die at least in comfort.
I thought you said we couldn't move her.
You guys can't, because you would be touching the blood. Midnight grows to be about the size of Nuka, like an actual panther.
Nice.
And begins to, like, shuffle her onto Midnight's back.
Aw, this is a pretty kitty.
I can't stay in this form for long.
Not in that condition, especially.
Let us hurry back.
As the panther the pinkish panther with wings begins to expand their wingspan and take off into the sky. You see that Midnight also has two tails with, like, weird, like, suction cup things at the end of them. Her claws are unnaturally sharp. She basically is a displacer beast with wings. Yeah, with wings.
So kind of like the other one, only
Pink.
Cuter.
They have wings.
no, the other one's cute too. It's just the other one is like that permanently. She's not.
You aren't worried about it. It has wings.
I understand.
They're already terrifying without the wings, Blue, to be honest.
You don't understand. Like,
You can fly, you
it
can
has
fly.
wings. Okay, like it can fly. Like, this is bad.
Oh, it really is. Displacer beasts are menaces.
Yeah, and yeah, they're bad enough as it is already on the ground. Now they can fly. What?
But
It's like zombies running. It's not a good thing, man.
All I can think to that is somebody get a damn blink dog.
Flying displacer beast. Now we're fucked. You know.
Don't worry, that's what I want to get. That's what I want to get. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get a blink dog.
wait until you actually start fighting these types of displacer beasts, Blue.
Oh
We're
god.
gonna be fighting them?
Possibly.
Oh boy.
Fuck no.
I don't wanna.
Can I take their wings and attach them to me? No, that's fucked.
All you see is
No.
Doll like a fairy.
Legit.
All you see is Doll like a
You
fucked
like
up
the- like-
fairy in the sky, just fluttering.
No, I just feel like she'd do something like take their wings up.
Honestly, at this
What is this,
point,
like a
are we 100%
Daedalus Nicholas
sure
thing?
Doll isn't a fae?
So,
What are you saying, Retro? Hang on.
It's like she's gonna take their wings. I was like, what is this, like a Daedalus and Icarus thing? Where it's just like, oh, just gonna do.
so that is, as that's happening, Tiercy and Lotus and Doll and the parents, you guys are at the festival now. Tiercy, you've been drafted to help set up the book booth.
I have described Mr. Scorpion Hair and the Dragon Lady, even though she's dead, to Lotus's brother. And I explained I'm keeping an eye out for the Scorpion Haired guy because I have questions I want to ask him.
Lotus is waiting for Tiercy and Doll to get through because she's going to beeline it towards the queen. Because she's heard that that her dear Lupus's lover's owner is here, and she needs to speak with them immediately.
Not here, no.
She's not. I thought you said she'd be here because to discuss.
And a emissary would be here.
Oh.
Like someone who was supposed to take the key back to the queen.
Okay, so we can.
And you have no idea who
right?
that looks like.
Oh, God, I'm gonna have to find them.
Seriously.
Waiting patiently.
So you set up the lovely book booth with your family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, got your father sitting down. What do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do afterwards? Like, the festival is starting to get into full swing. People are starting to come in. There's multiple booths. There's multiple peeps.
Skittle. Where's my Skittle?
I don't know. I don't know what I want to do.
You do notice the blacksmith from Heroesville has also set up a booth right over here. Like he's came by. Thomas has also set up a booth, it looks like.
I get to talk to Thomas. Oh, wait. I get to return the keys!
Cameron is a happy girl.
Nice.
I see her. Oh, fuck!
What? What else do you see? What else do you see?
I see all the NPCs.
Yeah, I see all the
Everybody's
NPCs.
here.
And I see
What do
what I
you-
hoped I wouldn't see.
Says mom is here. Like, everybody's here.
Oh,
all the
fuck.
White Rabbit members are here.
Yeah, that's not where I'm going. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I can see.
Soul might be kidnapped.
Yes. I thought Sister Jiggles was going home. Was staying home.
They were. But, they decided to come by. I'm just seeing what other NPCs I need to pull out. Because there's a few more.
They decided to come slow this fight.
Let's see, he's here. Yeah, he is, like, over here-ish. We should say, like, coming from here, with sunrise right here. And,
Honestly.
she's here too somewhere. Okay, like, over here. With number 1.
Oh, no.
Here you go. Here's all of the NPCs. So, now having, you know, like, now with everyone, this is the start of the festival. Nuka and Sev, you make it barely on time after dropping off Rose. But, you guys each have 2 interactions before we get the main event of the festival starting.
Okay.
So going down, I would like to say the order of the OBS, basically. So that would be starting with Sapphire.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're in trouble. I
haven't noticed her yet.
Oh, she hasn't appeared yet. She's appearing on turn 2.
But has she noticed you?
I'm right next to you. That's the bad part. I get to hear this. Oh, this is juicy.
Let's see.
Like, everyone who's in the center square that's not a player, like, everyone who's in this area is here, but everyone who's on the paths won't show up until the next round.
Okay. Let's see. I have 2 patients I need to check up on. this one managed to get here, so this one needs a checkup.
You're all fine on that. You can just interact with before check. Like you've already done all your checkups and everything.
All right.
This is your free
let's
time.
see.
There's Farmer Samuel. There's Sister Jiggles. Your other guildmates. Edwin looks to be out of bed, which is great.
Let's see. Gonna be talking to my artificer friend.
Yay, artificer.
Zegrella. Or Zegrea.
Zegra?
Zegra.
Zegria.
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 I'm surprised to see you here.
Oh, I'm in it for the contest. Even though I'm not a celestial key mage, platinum key can sell for a pretty penny. And also, there's apparently a secondary magical item prize if you don't want the key. So, of course, me and number one here entering as a two squad team. Who's your partner?
Oh, I am not participating. I am here for security reasons.
Alright.
How is number one doing?
All functions are operational at 125%. Overhaul has been successful. They got an upgrade.
That sounds wonderful. Oh, how have you been doing? I've missed our tea times while traveling.
I am doing okay. It's just mostly having to get here before the event started was quite the hassle. I ended up hiring the rest of your guild to get me here, actually.
I'm glad to see they're doing alright as well. I'm surprised Edwin is out of bed this soon. But
I didn't really hire him, he just kind of appeared out of nowhere.
that's how he operates. Unfortunately. Yeah, so Doll's just gonna have a conversation. Relax, have fun.
Alright. So as that's going on, the next one in the Discord order will be Lotus, who's literally back right now. Hey, welcome back, Lotus!
Hi.
So all these NPCs are here, and you can interact with one of them. You get 2 interactions, and 1 per turn. So once you do this interaction, we'll move on to the next person.
Okay. So I am. So here's a. Oh, there's so many people I could go to.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anyone in the group like trying to trade keys or anything? Besides fucking Thomas.
You see like a celestial key mage trading in their keys to like over to Thomas here to get like these weird like beads for their key ring.
Lotus already has to return some keys as well, so she's just going to go over there to Thomas.
Right.
So she's going to go over by Thomas,
Oh,
because she has to...
hello.
Thomas, good to see you.
Good to see you in health as well, Lotus. How are you today?
I have some great news.
Mm-hmm.
So I got into a particular scuffle in the forest, and I fought somebody who happened to be a key mage, and she reaches in her pocket and pulls out a leather cloth and pushes him. Are these yours?
He opens up the
I
cloth.
had overheard when I was leaving town with the gang that you had some keys stolen.
Nods. Thank you for returning them. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
As
You want to get
a-
most of my keys.
As a sign of appreciation, take this. He hands you a small purple charm. And And this is just generally for your key ring, not just for any one particular spirit. With this, all of your spirits will now receive a +1 bonus to all of their saving throws.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Also, I was wondering if I could trade in some keys? Possibly do some trading amongst... He looks at the other Celestials. You two?
Sorry, ma'am. I'm not really comfortable trading keys. Not until after the event.
Understandable.
People get ripped off all the time in this event, Lotus. Key
So
trading
fine.
won't happen until after the event, unfortunately, because a lot of people get ripped off. But you can trade in your keys for charms if you like.
I do have one question to ask. I have business with a what was it called downhill again?
Emissary?
Emissary. I have business with an emissary.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes, indeed. This would happen to be about one of my keys in particular.
Well, since I don't know where it's from, or who's the emissary in particularly.
I do know they're from their owner. Would Lotus happen to know this because of Lucas's significant other?
No.
No. Thanks anyway. He reaches in and pulls out the dragon key.
He eyes it. Didn't I sell you that key?
No.
I've sold you so many.
Yeah, I know.
Let's wait till her brother hears about it.
Yeah, her brother's already mad as it is. She hands it so he can look it over.
Silver quality, dragon base key. What is the contract you have with it?
Once per every month, it's 1 gold piece to add to his hoard.
Kind of a low maintenance key. Pretty good for a
Indeed.
novice. Pretty good for a novice. I will offer you... Now, are you interested in items or money?
Items. I'm particularly interested if you know anything about them. Celestial made items from the Celestial realm.
Oh, that would be
Only
that
with
guy over there.
metal.
He kind of points to the blacksmith.
Uh-huh.
Right now, I sell keys and charms.
Understandable. Alrighty
But
then.
what I can offer you for this key is either 3 silver or a simple light charm. A light.
Is he reaping? I'm stuttering. Is he ripping me off?
You can make a intuition check or insight check.
Let's do that, shall we? You said insight, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That starts with...
Holy shit.
What is it?
Not 20, 24.
Oh.
And I assume you're just gonna raise it 5 higher with the critical effect. Yeah, no, he's full on ripping you off.
Ken, you're ripping me off.
You told me what? I'm the one who gets to set the price. Do you want to have any other negotiations here?
The key is worth more than what you have said. It's worth more than 3 silver pieces.
Yes, but I'm the only one who's willing to take it off you right now.
True. You are willing to take it off of me. However, there are possible other things we can negotiate on for the key. or other people I could give it to. She mumbles. She says that part in her head, like other people she could give it to.
Mm. Then you're more than free to do so, unless you have a better offer for me. A simple silver dragon key ain't really worth like haggling too much for, to be honest.
Would I know the worth of this key downhill? Is it worth more than 3 silver? What like he's offering?
It's worth at least like 10 gold, which is 100 silver.
100 silver. Or
Now you're asking
what
for.
do we? Okay.
Now you're asking for full value.
We're back. Come on.
She rolls her eyes.
How am I supposed to make a profit off it?
It's a good key.
Is it
And you
really?
Out of character. Out of character. Might I suggest this charms?
Yeah, I'd go like half the price, so...
I could go half the price. I could go 10 silver, half the price. If I'm correct, Blue, that is half price is 10 silver.
No, 50 silver.
No. I'm bad at math, okay? Okay, so I'm going to discuss this with everyone so I know what I'm doing.
10 gold. Half of 10 is 5. So 5 gold.
So the charms he can offer is a light charm. Basically, when the spirit is summoned, it illuminates a 5 little radius around it, and it glows that radius. The saving throws charm is also the next one, which is just +1 to all your spirit saving throws, but this effect cannot stack. The next charm after that is a one used charm known as an essence charm. And basically, you crush the essence charm, and it pays for the entire celestial point cost for summoning a spirit. That is like 6 points or lower. Those are.
Still smells good.
And those are the only 3 charms currently available but there's also 3 more charms that will be available after the event.
Okay.
But he's willing to let you take a look at those real quick. Charm A is... the first charm is the shield charm. Basically, a spirit who has this charm, when they're first summoned, gets one of their hit dice worth of temp HP when they're summoned. So basically, they get, like, if Grizz gets summoned out, he gets to roll one of his hit dice and gain that much temporary HP. There's also known as the transportation charm. It's a consumable charm. A spirit holding this charm can consume it to basically swap places with the user as a reaction. So basically, if you were to get hit by something, they can swap places with you, or vice versa. Basically, you would choose when to use it. And this has a limit range of 60 feet. And finally, there is one called... Sorry, I'm reading my notes here. There is one called... I already told you about the S's charm, the teleportation charm. The last one is...
Yeah, I'm still streaming. Give me a second. I'm gonna go switch to my laptop.
Here it is. The last charm is the capacity charm. It basically raises the amount of equipment your spirit can hold by 1. So, if you want to give Grizzly a brand new axe without him giving up his hand axe, you give him a capacity charm and he can summon out with both.
Became Pokemon. Just saying.
But those three are only available after the event.
Because if they were during this event, it would be considered cheating, wouldn't it?
No,
Mm-hmm. No, I'm talking about during the fighting event,
no,
guys. No?
no. It's just Thomas is being a dick. And he's
Oh,
also
really?
in the event, so he doesn't want people to have that type of advantage.
Hmm.
Like
Interesting.
Thomas is also in the event, but Thomas will also state, "Hey, I'm still looking for a partner. So if you want access to these higher grade charms for trading, like I'd be willing to work with you, but if we win, I get to keep the platinum key." And you take whatever magic item they're offering.
Would my brother? Would my brother approve of you being my partner? I would look over my shoulder at my brother.
Your brother is just simply polishing his rapier, not really paying attention. I have no idea who your brother is.
Cut the bullshit. He told me.
Told you what?
Whatever, Thomas. Sure. Why not? If it means going up against my brother and kicking his ass, I don't see why not.
Okay then. So the other 3 charms, he'll trade one of the higher grade charms for the key, but that's only because he wants you to have an advantage over the opponents. So there's the teleporting charm, there's the temporary HP, or not.
How?
How?
Oh.
Oh god, Discord is muted. Give me a second.
Oh. Uh-huh.
I'm a little upset that I was
I
interrupted.
know, it's not muted. What the fuck?
I'm a little upset that I was in, like I was.
Give me a second, guys.
Anyway, the teleportation charm, the equipment charm, and the no cost charm.
I'd actually like to ask a question, Downhill.
Yes.
Could I come back? Could I ask him, like, can I come back and give you an answer later? Sort of deal?
Yes, but if you let him down on the competition, he may not give you that deal at all.
Understandable.
I may cut the interactions to 1 per, and then the event, and then 1 after. So, moving on. Nuka.
I'm here.
Nuka.
That was a good ass stretch.
You and Sev make it to the event, so you 2 can take your turn at the same time.
Okay. I'm not really sure what to do. He's actually in character though. He's like, I'm not really sure what to do at this point, because on the one hand, it'd be interesting to check this place out, but at the same time...
Oh, and this guard will kind of... expedition time. So, hey there, son, you seem to be kind of lost. So, would you like me to give you some explanation about what's going on?
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay there, youngin.
Mostly.
So, what's going on right now is people are signing up for teams. Teams of 2. And, if you guys find the hidden area with the platinum key, you guys will get to keep it with a magic item. You guys... However, this is whoever gets there first and comes back with it first. And it's basically a free-for-all out there in the woods.
Huh. Yeah, but I think you would have to be a mage in order to do that.
Oh no, you could participate even if you're not a celestial mage. You just have to find yourself a partner. All summons and familiars and all that don't count as partners. So if you and... He kind of looks over and kind of grabs Sev. If you and your friend here join up, you guys could be a team.
Yeah.
We really need more people to participate, please. We don't want to have to cancel the event.
You feel up for trying then?
Didn't really plan on participating in an event like this, but sure.
I know, I wasn't really either. Because, key thing. But
Yeah, and Seb just kind of like leans in and whispers in Nuga's ear, and he says, maybe this can take our mind off things, and it would mean a lot to Lotus too.
yeah. I'm hoping it will take our mind off of things.
So you guys
Although
have.
admittedly, I feel a little guilty too.
What's wrong, guys? Is everything okay? The guard also starts whispering.
Sorry, sir. We're just.
Well, thank you. Well, with you guys entering, we have.
Doing so well, that's all.
I'm sorry to hear that. With you guys entering the event, though, we have just barely enough people. So, here, you guys can borrow this. He gives Nuka a copper key. Copper keys don't take any celestial points to use, but they are the weakest of the spirits.
I wouldn't know how to even. He's like looking at her, just like.
Oh, then
I
maybe.
don't even know how to do anything with it.
Well, then.
Seb just reaches in and says, "Thank you."
Here you go then. Here's a copper key.
He just kind of like leans into the conversation and says, "I'll give it a try."
Very simply, that key summons a small bat. It is just a bat. It has no other properties, unfortunately.
Copper keys, mainly used to be pets.
But you guys, yeah, no, Alistair, you behave with them, okay? They'll return you to me after the event. The key kind of shines a little, almost like to acknowledge. And then the guard lets you guys free. Now, what's your interactions?
How do we even?
Yeah, we're.
I've seen.
Yay!
I guess we're doing a thing.
Yeah. You go first, though. Go ahead.
Think we should tell Lotus, or just leave it be a surprise?
Surprise.
Okay.
I'm sure there's always one person besides Lotus that you want to talk to. So.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, just go for it.
I don't know. I don't know. Nothing about the key things. Like I've seen Lotus do the thing, so I guess I could do that. But it's just.
No, we don't have to worry about that. I'm just saying, if there's anybody on the map that you might want to talk to, just go talk to them. While they got a little time.
I don't think so. I mean. Just kind of looking around, I guess.
Just wander around. Seb, is anyone you want to talk to?
His mom.
Oh, you head over to like where your guild is.
Yeah.
And
I see a few familiar faces, and I'm like, huh.
I'm gonna watch.
Oh, hey, honey, how you doing?
Doing fine, Mom. The tides apparently decided to shift and bring me your way. So, and yeah, he kind of like leans in and whispers to her. He says, "I'm actually gonna be competing in the contest, but not." But
wow, my son's competing in the contest? That's amazing. So is me and Miss Haruku.
It's to help out because I didn't have enough people. They said.
Oh yeah, same.
Am I gonna get this key?
Cool.
Like, Martha's like, if So Sev, if you win this key, you 100% should sell it. The White Rabbits could use the funding.
Lotus feels a disturbance in the force. I sense a traitor amongst my kind.
Sounds like, but I kind of promised Lotus I'd give her the key if we ended up winning.
Listen. Lotus has too many keys as it is.
But
Toga,
key would make
Toga,
really
Toga,
powerful.
Toga alone causes enough damage where I have to start taking jobs again.
But
Butts are for sitting.
Sounds like magical item.
You can
Lotus's
keep
wrath.
you can
Magical item. Lotus's wrath.
Lotus is just the way of imagining Lotus.
He's like magical item. Lotus's wrath. Magical item. Yeah. He's like okay, but I get to keep the magical item, whatever it is.
Yeah, sure. It's just a platinum key can sell for like 5,000 gold pieces.
He says, "Wait, crap. What about Nuka?" If it's a magical item that they might want, I'll probably give it to them. I'll be nice.
You own a ship, son. You own a ship. You should be fine.
That's true.
Edwin coughs a little.
Fresh? No. Sorry, my dog is trying to lay down on my keyboard now that I'm on my laptop.
Nuka, you're over there. You talking to somebody?
Oh, yeah, sure, fine. Check on Doll and check on these two.
It's kind of the same thing. They're entering the contest mostly for the magic item, and they may sell the key because it's worth a shit ton of money.
Thank you.
You know, we have a celestial mage on our team who could probably use a key like that.
If they can buy it off us, I'd be more than willing to sell it.
That's assuming you find it first.
Oh, I will. I have locate objects prepared.
Shit. You think it's gonna be that easy?
Wouldn't you consider that cheating and against the spirit of the game?
Hey, all hands are off right now.
So murder is allowed.
Huh.
I guess.
Lotus in the background with a shit-eating grin on her face, holding over an eye.
No.
I wonder who Lotus is choosing to partner up with.
You're in here. A little Pidgey break. Pidgey is here just being adorable.
Pidge.
Yeah, I already went through a whole box. It's only 10 pouches. One pouch per day.
What are you doing, Brush? Come
Thank
here.
you. I'll take the dog. And it's almost your turn. It's almost your turn. Take it. Pidgey, out. Like you're still grounded.
I know, she's just barking.
Yeah, I know.
Here's my dog.
Doggos. Aw, puppers.
So currently on teams, Sev and Nuka.
Yay.
These two are on a team. Thomas and Lotus, which is the two I thought never would happen.
Yeah. I said I was think about it. I'm thinking about bobbling around with my
Marth
brother.
and Edwin. Knight and Miss Haruku. People who are still left to be on a team, who can or will participate, are these five. So unfortunately, one of them gets to sit out.
Yay.
Unless Doll wants to participate. Kai, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. So,
I am too busy providing security. As well as if anyone is injured, they might need a doctor, so I don't know if I should participate. It would compromise my integrity.
So, honey,
Yes.
as you are helping with the books and making sure everything's okay, you get a glimpse of someone trying to sneak up on you.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Kiss. Kiss.
They haven't noticed you've noticed yet, so what do you want to do?
Is there like a child in front of me or like someone I can explain a book to?
There's your father and your mother.
That's it. There's no like customers at the moment.
Like you just handle a customer and you spotted Sister Diggles kind of just sneaking up to you.
I'll just like quietly go like, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me, guys. Just keep it calm. Keep it good. We're good.
Tiercy! Sister Jiggles jumps and hugs you.
Oh my god! I did
Kiss, kiss.
you.
And smooch on the cheek.
Like yes. Tusi actually gasps. Goes, oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long. I miss you.
I miss you too, Tiercy.
Sit.
Hey, sweetie. Who is this nice lady who is currently on your back?
This is my future wife.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Miss Arthur kind of chuckles to
Sir?
himself.
Okay.
Arthur is chuckling to himself.
So, I guess everyone should meet. I kind of whisper to Sister Jiggles, I'll be like, are you okay with it?
What do you mean?
So, Mom, Dad, me, Sister Jiggles.
Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, it's very nice to meet you. Oh, this is awesome.
Like, this is with it. This is my very dear friend, close friend, very dear person to me.
I'm their girlfriend.
Thank you for telling that. I felt awkward. Thanks, babe.
My name
This
is
is my
Jiggles. It's nice to meet all of you.
She's who I've been working in the church with. She's very kind.
I hope Tiercy has been treating you right. Oh, they have.
Wow, their son's getting married to a nun.
It's basically a nun and a priest getting married to each other.
Question, Downhill.
Mm-hmm.
Do you particularly need me right now?
The event that's about to happen.
Okay.
Do you need to go?
Not specifically, but it's just I've only got a certain amount of time left before I, need to start laying down, and I kind of want to take a little bit of an advantage of it.
Well,
There wasn't a
if you're okay being
there was
NPC'd for the event, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't mind that, but I don't know how. Is everybody else okay with that? There's kind of an event earlier today, but I missed, and I need to actually go watch and help give feedback on.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, if y'all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, sorry guys,
That's okay.
Good job.
but anyway, I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
Yeah.
Siv.
Just NPC me for this one, but I'll definitely be back for the next one for sure.
Okay. But so, hey, Tier, will you join me in the event? I could use a new partner.
New partner? What happened to your other
Oh,
They died.
oh, old
Oh.
Samuel is just being mean again, you know?
Samuel's the farmer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was like, Thomas is the shopkeep, not. Let's
Yeah.
make sure I got my people right. I'm pretty sure I know he's been stubborn. Sure. I'll go ahead.
Yay! Come on, Tiercy, the event's about to start. She kind of starts dragging you. Oh, see you later, Mr. and Mrs. Owl. And Samuel will Samuel will team up with Lotus's brother.
Oh no, I'm screwed.
As the event now starts. So how this event will be, it's mostly RP. So it's the first to get to the key, and little events. So I will do this quickly. Bracket A,
I'm
bracket
just
B,
waiting for Tier C
bracket A,
and
bracket B.
Jiggles to pass by because I am biting my tongue so fucking hard right now.
You don't get to see them until the event actually starts.
Still worth it.
So here's the brackets. First rounds, as you guys are randomly put it out in there in the forest, this is how you would interact with the teams first. So, up first is Nuka and Sev versus Tiercy and Sister Jiggles. Sister
Nice.
Jiggles pulls out a silver key.
I kind of look like shocked and a little like horny about it. I'm like, I see you.
Oh,
Dude.
I will prepare.
sorry about this.
Is it bad? I kind of overprepared. I would prepare to spell magic.
Alright, Nuka, what do you want to prepare?
That might, I might actually have done. It's a combination of a couple things. On the one hand, using the key as a distraction would be good, but on the other hand,
So you want Seb to pull the key to use as a distraction as Nuka kind of tries to knock out Tiercy and Sister Jiggles?
or at least distract him long enough to get away so he can try and find the damn key.
Alright, so Sev using Storm Magic and Nuka just running off without him, and using the bat to distract Tiercy, as Tiercy's Dispel Magic doesn't really work. Sister Jiggles says, "Open! Gate of the Blighted Dragon!" And summons this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Hell no!
And as Nuka runs away, the dragon is pouncing on Sev. And Sev is knocked out of the bracket. Nuka, this dragon is approaching you quickly.
Can I use my Earth doobly-doo to kind of knock him off his feet or something?
You cast Earth Shatter, and the dragon gets unsummoned.
Sev, you alright?
Sev is KO'd, swirly eyes and everything.
Shit.
Tiercy, what do you want to do? As Sister Jiggles pulls out a second key.
I want to. Ooh, no, I should sing. Never mind. Let me look at my spell list. One moment. I want to honestly just go after Nuka with my mace.
You run up to Nuka, and I'm basically doing this how, not with rolls or anything, just purely RP. You know, like with Nuka, as Nuka takes out, I assume, his arm sword, and you guys clash for a bit, right?
That's just, yeah. I'm assuming he had fixed it between the time of doing shit.
But then, open Gate of the Warg! As this thing appears behind Nuka, slamming him into the ground. And the Warg gets unsummoned.
I love my wife. I love my wife.
Oh, so that's who bought the fucking thing I sold.
Alright, the next round, well, these two just don't have a match in hell. Third round, well, very simply, these two here lose. And fifth round, both Lotus and Thomas has no enemies. So now moving on to the next one. Oh wait, I accidentally got rid of Lotus's and Thomas's token.
Yeah.
Next round will be you two versus us two.
Really, you guys?
All right, Tyr, let's do this.
Let's give him hell, Thomas.
I already planned on it. Open Key of the Drake, as Thomas also has a Drake.
Oh, he has a dragon.
Yeah, it's a very common spirit, like he said.
Huh.
Open Key of the Spider, Estella! Or not Estella, but just another spider assassin. Lotus.
Okay, let's see. I could get my Razor Boy out. Or Lupus. No, fuck it. Fuck it, he hasn't... Who should I get out, guys? Should I get out Grizz, Razor, Estella, or Lupus?
Grizz.
Grizz?
Get Grizz.
Sure.
Anyone else? Any objections?
No.
Fresh, all for the keyboard. All for
Open.
the keyboard.
Alright.
Open. Gate of the Bear. Grizzly.
Oh yeah! TRC, what do you want to do?
Now, I'm going to. I should have thought of this and tried pulling stuff up. I'm going to use. Frick it, is 3 points.
What level spell?
First I have to know what third level spell and then a second level spell.
Third level spell is 5 points. Second level spell is 4.
4? I thought it was 3.
No. Oh yeah, no. Second level spell is 3.
Okay, so that would be 8 points. We lose that. Also, sorry about the squeaky toy, everyone.
I don't really care about the squeaky toy.
No, we're not on the stream. I'm sorry about the stream. I cannot help the squeaky toy at the moment. And I'm going to cast Locate Object to try to locate a key.
It goes fucking off like these two. You can't really locate object because you don't know the particulars of the key.
Can I Oh, okay.
Scoot.
I kind of thought of something else, but I can't change what I said.
So you cast the spell and you get a headache, temporary stunning you. Thomas takes this time to have his dragon sick onto you, but the spider jumps in and defends you, and the dragon and the spider starts fighting. As Sister Jiggles runs over to Lotus, Grizz attempts to use his axe, but, you know, Sister Jiggles is friendly, so he just tries to tackle her. Sister Jiggles slides under Grizz and tries to grab Lotus, it looks like.
I'm going to. Lotus is just going to dodge out of her way. Like, nope.
As Lotus dodges out of her way, Sister Jiggles just grins a little.
Lotus is
As she
holding
holds,
her sword.
as she's holding up now something Lotus, Sister Jiggles really shouldn't have been able to grab.
What's that?
She is wielding a whip and has gotten your key ring.
Lotus blanks out because she's angry.
Not the keys I'm used to, but it's good to have this one back.
No.
Open gate of the Golden Wolf, Alexia!
I'm going to tackle Sister Jiggles and start wrestling her for my keys.
Ugh. You start wrestling with Sister Jiggles as a stone falls out of Sister Jiggles' pocket. Ugh. Alexia, protect your master!
Ignore her, Alexia. You're no master, and the last time I checked, a golden key can only... I'm stuttering. Fuck nuggets. The last time I checked, I defeated you in battle. Alexia doesn't belong to you.
But she did summon me, and she knows my name, and... Alexia, that is an order! I'm using your name. You know what that means.
Lunaria.
She's shakenly...
I want to do blindness and deafness,
Okay.
and I want to. Which one should I do, blind or deaf?
On who?
Blind.
Depends on what you're trying to do.
Blind.
On who?
Blindness and deafness on dragon bitch.
The dragon bit? Oh, the dragon lady?
As you
I mean,
blind
if you make her deaf, she can't
As you
talk.
blind her, Alexia starts screaming in pain as her golden shackles will bright glowly. As you guys can hear a sizzling sound. Remember, Lotus, if a spirit's name is used when summoned, they have to follow the orders or suffer a punishment.
I'm sorry, Alexia. Just make this swift. I'm going to, this time, grab my knife, and once again, I'm going to cut this woman's hand off for my keys.
You stab her hand as she drops the key ring. Thomas quickly picks it up. Back with you, Golden Gate of the Firewolf, as he unsummons Alexia. He looks pissed.
She was the one that stole your keys. And I made her guts.
Should have known better. Of course my wife wouldn't fucking come.
I know, what's more.
I thought
I
that
want a holy word fuck if I can.
you holy word fuck and burn a part of her hair off.
Yes. The only time it works in roleplay.
As Thomas simply hits her in the face, like clean punches her out. As after that, her body starts to fall apart and she starts to go into ashes. Apparently this was merely but like a singoractum, aka someone made a small clone of themselves to do this. So she is still alive. It's just you guys fought a copy.
I hate her.
I really just want to talk to her. I just want to talk to her.
You can't talk to her.
If we are able to catch her, we'll let you talk to her, and then we're gonna kill her again.
Question.
Yes.
This is also an in-game question. If there's like rules around us, do I still get to play?
I mean, yes, we still continue this until one of our teams is unable to do so. By the way, the dragon jumps out of the bushes and tackles Tirsi and tries to bite them.
Motherfucker!
You seriously? Why do you think I handled it in my spirit?
Where's Jiggles?
I thought you can only have one spirit at a time, and I didn't mean to do that. Whatever I just did.
That's not her. That's Thomas's spirit. He's a mage too, goddammit.
Not okay. Hold on.
Lotus would quickly go over and start counting her keys.
Stop.
Seeing if everyone's there.
Everyone is there. Alexia is burning, like, you can feel Alexia in bits of pain.
Oh, it's okay, Alexia. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
As the Drake is now on top of Tier C, kind of growling. Give up yet, cat?
Yield, Tier C. It won't bear you any fruits in the long run.
Yeah, but I can at least have some fun with it. Thaumaturgy thunder while I do create water and make a like thunderstorm.
Thunder begins to go in the sky as rain begins to fall. What do you do now? Because you don't have call lightning or anything to be able to shoot lightning on the dragon.
Can I do anything else? I thought that was a turn.
Yeah, you cast 2 spells. I say that's a pretty good turn. As Thomas will have his Drake, Thomas is going to have his Drake knockout. Is about to have his Drake knockout TRC as Grizzly puts his axe to Thomas. We don't have friends around here, punk.
Chris, yield. I will yield as well.
The dragon gets off and Grizzly puts his axe away. Grizzly is clearly not happy and actually goes over to help Tirsi get up. You okay, little cat?
Lotus is looking at her keyring, trying to figure out how the fuck that bitch managed to get it off of her.
As you look down, you notice there's now a cut in, like, your middle area.
Question.
Yeah?
How long does the rain last?
How long does thaumaturgy last?
Thaumaturgy is an instant.
Let's say a minute.
Okay. I will let the rain and continuously do thaumaturgy to do thunder until the battles are over.
Okay. Dramatic effect. Pog.
Nice.
From the player's perspective, Edwin and Marth and Samuel and Lotus's brother are dueling. Both Lotus's brother and Edwin get pushed into the tree line as Marth and Samuel using wrist-mounted blades are fighting Marth very, very, like, acrobatically. And Marth is quite surprised that Samuel, a spear fighter, would do such a thing. But then a stone falls out of his pocket.
I guess.
You!
Ew, gross.
I want to talk to that bitch!
just want to talk. I 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 just want to talk.
Someone bring
Marth
me
kind of
that.
looks very upset for a moment as Stryker kind of looks at him too. What's wrong, Jason? You too scared to try to take my other eye?
Jason?
You bastard! He kind of quickly starts slashing again and again. Marth starts blocking with his spear. You're the reason they died! You sent us on that death mission! You bastard! As Marth kind of parries one of his blows and uses the butt of his spear to hit Stryker right in the stomach. And pushes him back.
Question, am I at least awake enough to hear that?
You're in the other place of the woods.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Edwin also steps out and tries to slash over to them, but this man comes here and parries his blow as Lotus and Thomas also sees what's going on.
Do I see what's going on?
Yeah, sure. You're out of the contest, but you're sure.
Lotus looks at him. I hate his guts. But I made a deal with you, King Kai. It's your decision if we fight him alongside our guild, or we take this chance to sneak off.
You can fight him if you want. I'm gonna go for the key.
I promised I'd help you.
Okay, then let's go.
Lotus gets a nasty ass look from Kiersey.
Lotus isn't fully there. Lotus isn't. She is worried. And she is slightly scared of him. She's scared of Stryker. She wants to get far away from Stryker.
Yeah,
she's using this helmet.
Last time she was anywhere near him.
She wants to get far away from Stryker.
Edwin ends up piercing Lotus's brother's arm, like, pretty decently, like, got a good bit in there, as he kind of grunts in pain, your brother does.
Lotus stops. As long as I get the magical item, King Kai, that's all that cares. Lotus is gonna turn around, run, jump, and then fucking kick Edwin in the face.
You attempt to kick Edwin in the face. He just phases and lets you kick Stryker in the face.
Yeah, that works too.
Hands on his face perfectly. Motherfucker.
Guiding bolt, please.
On who?
Stryker.
You, even though you're a little bit stunned and you're concentrating on magic, you launch a guiding bolt, and it does hit Stryker, but he doesn't seem to have taken that much damage from it. What, murderer? You need your little lapdogs to fight me? As Marth simply just takes his spear and cuts one of his arms, letting the blood drip down to it. He's going to activate his Crimson Right, where his spear bursts into flames.
Oh.
She never loved you, Stryker.
What?
That doesn't matter! It doesn't matter! You sent us to our deaths! And you killed her! It had to have been done. I can't win this now, but I will be back, damn you! Stryker throws down a, what looks to be a smoke bomb. And begins to run into the woods.
As the dog barks in the background.
We'll have that conversation later.
No, we won't. Edwin knocks Lotus in the back of the head, knocking them out. as Marth quickly runs up to Tiercy, hitting Tiercy in the chest, knocking Tiercy out. By the time all the players wake up, the contest is over. The winner of the contest for finding the key is Thomas Kinkine and Lotus. The magic item in question is a bag of holding.
Yes! Nice!
But the key itself is a fake platinum key that is only copper.
Ouch. I think we've been scammed.
Being kind of outraged, Thomas makes an argument since Lotus was knocked out of the competition, he should at least keep the bag of holding.
What?
The people who organized the competition will agree and give Lotus a cash prize of 25 gold pieces as compensation for everything that's happened.
Lotus is a.
Yeah, I'll be out soon.
Tiercy and Lotus, you guys wake up. And Marth and Edwin begin to phase in and out of your peripheral vision.
Lotus is clenching onto her keys. Death grip. Did I win? Did me and Kinkai win?
The key was a fake. You got a cash prize. Here. He hands you the 25 gold pieces.
I was supposed to get the item.
Kinkai's keeping it.
What? What was it?
Bag of holding.
God,
Marth.
you're kidding me.
With Tiercy.
Oh.
Sorry about that, cat. You okay? Did I hit you too hard?
That's helpful. I've been saying shit.
You okay?
First I asked, what the fuck? Mark, what the fuck? And then I was just like, when they asked me, I was like, "You're a dick." Then, did I hurt you too hard?
No. I'm just hopefully that I didn't hurt you too hard. I just thought you were in competition. Sorry, I get very competitive when I'm in a competition.
Already out. Just trying it out.
Didn't know.
I'm
gonna have to go to dinner soon. I'll eat quickly and then come back.
We're almost done with the session. Well, you should come back. You should come back, but
No, if we're almost done, then I'll just stay.
listen. That man, Striker, he is dangerous. Be on guard. Okay?
And you weren't?
I wasn't. I didn't know he was back. Or at least here.
Am I in the same room as them?
Yeah.
Generalized area.
Am I hearing all this is going on?
Yes.
He's the one. I think. Lotus looks at him. She wants to say something, but she isn't. She's pretty pissed about what had all happened.
Any more you need from us?
Guess a chance for me to tell you what between me and that man. You give enough of a shit.
I did ask.
Is Alvin there? Good.
No, Lotus, you can go ahead. I just said I did ask what the fuck. Go ahead, Lotus.
Lotus is. Who else is in the room? Is it just Marth?
Marth, Edwin, me, you.
I have no idea where the hell I'm at.
Oh,
I have
you
a
and
question,
Seth
DM.
got dragged
is
over.
King Kai keeping the question? Is he selling the bag or keeping it?
He hasn't decided yet.
Oh,
He's kind of
I'll
upset.
wait then.
You and Sev are being dragged over by Miss Haruku and Knight.
Yay.
This is kind of a guild meeting, real quick.
Yeah, guild meeting.
Loaded.
You know, the thing where technically should be there because members, but we're currently in La La Land, I guess.
Well, Lotus sort of popped her neck. I'm kind of curious what beef you have with him. Sort of hates the white rabbits entirely. Sort of hates the white rabbits entirely. Tried to
Are you
kidnap
saying
me.
there was another sighting of the black and purple dragon lady?
I sliced off her
right.
hand. I sliced off her hand.
If she is continuing to make alternate forms, I would like to have an interrogation with her.
Not happening. If I see her again, she's dead again.
I don't think you
Continue, Mark.
understand.
Mark,
That woman has information about my loved ones that she should not have. I would very much like to see her and find out how she got said information so that I can close up a possible security breach for my topaz.
Lotus isn't going to say anything. She's going to look towards Marth and give him the look of start talking.
A few years ago, there was an incident with a dragon. The dragon attacked Heroesville. The White Rabbits were sent out to stop them. The dragon was one of our members. She mostly stayed in a human form, but one day she went on a rampage. We never found out why, but we had to stop her. Jason, also known as Striker, was one of the few people I sent to deal with the dragon, because he was comparatively to me, he was our second in command. I sent most of the guild, but I stayed back with Edwin and Miss Haruku as the last line of defense. Most of the guild got wiped out that day. Then we learned who the dragon was. Jason was the only survivor, and not only he failed his companions by leading them to their deaths, but also killed the one lady he loved. And he blames the White Rabbits for it. He left and apparently joined a dark guild. Of course, that was before our heated argument, and he kind of lifts up his eye patch where you can see like a completely completely black spear, like a circle spear. Yeah, kind of like in the place of the eyeball. Not before he did this to me.
Don't shut your eye.
He was always very accurate with that dart rope. Very simply, he is a dangerous threat that needs to be put down.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
No, not with your story. It makes sense. I think the guy's pissed off probably at me too. She muttered something that under her breath as she looked at him. So he hates the rabbits. He hates you. Hates probably everyone in the guild. And I'm assuming he's probably the one that's been dishing our fucking name.
After the event, we made poor choices, we should say. And that's why our reputation had gone horrific.
To shit?
Yeah.
Don't sugarcoat it, Marth. Just say it how it is, my friend. It's gone to shit. I know we're going to have more fucking shit on our plate.
Obviously, considering that even his mom comes over at Sev is not the greatest of opinions. But I'm sure that's a whole nother story.
She told us when she got there she was gonna kick your ass.
Oh, she tried. Oh no, I succeeded.
Oh, I would love to seen that, but that's beside the point. He looks over at Edwin.
Edwin is kind of just staring off, not really paying attention.
She looks at out of character down home.
Say again, Nuka?
Take her home down.
No,
Yeah,
I'm asking what Nuka said.
Duka didn't say anything else. All I said, made it. If you're talking about in character, the only thing he did was talk about the fact that Seb's mom got issues, and you said that she tried to fight you but didn't win. So aside from that, he's not really said anything else. He's just kind of taking things in at the moment.
Okay.
She looks back at Marth. My brother told me that he had contact with all of you.
He had contact with me. It was a private job, so none of the other rabbits knew.
Understandable.
I'm gonna get going now. Edwin just begins to walk away.
Don't scare the animals. Don't scare the horses.
The horses in the distance just kind of let Edwin pet them a little. So after this event, after
Pissed.
everything that's happened,
Pissed.
Lotus, your brother comes over, gives you a cloak.
What's this?
Sister,
Yes.
your chest is exposed.
Oh my god.
As the cut finally ripped,
Lotus is gonna need a new dress. This ain't cheap.
I know a good tailor. Let's get going.
Yeah, but I was about to argue with that fucking Kitsune about that damn bag of holding.
You can do that when you get your stuff fixed.
She was talking to her brother about it.
But as this goes on, the rest of the day happens. off in the distance, as Doll is kind of like patrolling and all that, a hologram watches over the town from the sky. So that's where you are, Sapphire. Soon we will reconvene. Soon. As the hologram fades away, and the screen goes to black, I'm going to go ahead and end the session here.
Hey, weren't you gonna have Josie do her thing real quick though?
Is Josie here?
Yeah, she's doing it like last
All right.
minutes.
I'm going to dinner. Bye.
I literally,
Well-
I right you think I was like, yay, she made it.
So, Josie, as the camera kind of scrolls back and focuses on you for a moment. You hear?
He's here. You have her muted again.
Oh yeah, I do.
Unmute me.
There we go.
Thank you. Can you hear me now?
Oh, sorry. Josie, as you're resting like in a bed, Midnight, you know, in their small form again, kind of looking over you.
Okay. I passed the midnight.
As you slowly, groggily wake up again, starts petting the Midnight. You notice that you're covered in blood.
What the? Midnight. What happened?
You did something incredibly stupid.
What do you mean?
Flashbacks begin to happen of the dream with the pillars. You walking down the marble hall, seeing those people, seeing Dante and you as kids, going up to your grandpa reaching out his hands to you and it turning into a skeletal hand. The pillars starting to bleed as the blood begins to soak the entirety of the marble hallways, starting to soak even your dress. As you do so, in your hand, there's a cut as a bloody crystal begins to form.
What the?
Pangromancy. The art of blood magic.
Blood magic? What? How did I accidentally conjured? I could do blood magic now or something? Oh, what's going on in midnight? I have these memories, flashbacks of.
Not all of them. I still have your memories and some of your magic still sealed away. But it looks like you're out of danger now.
I mean, danger. Where are we? Last time I knew, we were at the church in town.
Well, we're back in the church in town. We were in an alleyway.
How did we get there?
You said you wanted some fresh air.
I did? What's the nub of it?
A metallic taste is in your mouth now.
What's this? Why it tastes metallic?
It's your blood, sweetie.
Wonderful taste of blood.
So of metallic blood? And I don't know what's
No.
Blood normally has the taste of like copper and all that when you start bleeding from the mouth.
Do you ever taste blood? It is very metallic-y because of all the like the iron.
Oh, okay. Okay. I get confused. Sorry. My bad.
So if we were gonna follow your sentence, then all of humanity would have copper metallic blood. Because we do have
I'm
metal
sorry.
in our
I understood. Thank you for clarifying. I'm sorry.
I'll inform
I'm
you
sorry.
later. I will inform you later, Sophia. For now, rest. Looks like
Where's
you got your
everyone
magic
else?
under control again.
What?
A very tough battle's ahead of you, Sophia. Your greatest
Yeah,
enemies will now chase after you, because now they know you're alive again.
What do you mean alive again? Are you hiding from me, Midnight, that I don't know my past?
You'll learn later. Trust now.
I need to
kinda
know
takes-
if the party knows I'm okay.
They know. They know your story. They know you're okay.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, Sophia. Was my power not enough? Did you just crave that natural instinct again?
What do you mean? It is felt like I wanted. I don't know. I just want answers. No, I don't mind your magic. I don't mind it at all. Don't get me wrong, but I just want answers. Questions. I have questions that and the blah blah blah. I can English. I have questions that need to be answered, and I don't know if you'd be willing to tell me.
Midnight begins to explain your past and how you guys came to meet. And also explains the great evil that is in your family. I will explain to that you out of character, but we will be ending the stream here. I've already explained to the stream, so I hope everybody enjoyed. We will all see you guys in 4 weeks. Bye bye.
Bye, Jack.